Hi guys, what's up? I'm back with Lucifer, Season 5, Episode 14, called Nothing Lasts Forever. Lucifer wants to be God, and I'm excited to see if he actually will end up being it. I was for sure thought Amenadiel would, but it also made sense that he wants to spend time with Charlie and be in Earth and not have that responsibility because, you know, his own dad wasn't too present, and he doesn't want to do that to his kid. But Lucifer, his reasoning is that he wants to be worthy of Chloe. And, I mean, that's not a bad reason. It's not just that he wants to, like, be ruler of all, but he actually has a more deeper reason. He did run hell, so he could be good, but I don't know how much support he'd actually have from any of the other angels about it, or what his dad would even think, and what Chloe would think about that, you know, because would it be the same deal with his father, that where he would be present all the time, but you don't actually see him? That's just... I don't know if she'd be okay with that. Plus, like, she'd think that's a stupid reason. Like, just say you love her and be with her, you know, that's good enough, I think, for her. But I guess we'll see how it goes for him. We're almost done with the season, guys. And then I'm finally on to Season 6. Sorry this is taking so long. It's just so much to watch. But I am really loving the show, and thank you guys for sticking with me with watching these. I hope you like my reactions to this, because I'm really enjoying it. Anyways, let's get going, guys.
The new God. Isn't that great?
Sure.
So your dad's gonna retire, and he chose you to replace
He
him?
didn't choose
Not in
him.
so many words. See,
What about all the other angels? Are they gonna be okay with
That was
this?
my question, too.
well, no, they have more opinions than Twitter, but heaven's never been a democracy. It's best they don't find out until Dad makes it official, because I would be a much better God than my father ever was.
No, but why would you
Not that easy of a
even
job.
want to be God?
War eradicated, world hunger satiated, hangovers never should have existed in the first place.
That's on the list of these big things. Cool.
Trying to wrap my mind around what all of this means.
Means?
How much
For
money
us.
did he give them?
Yeah.
Well, it won't change a thing. I'll become omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent,
Is that?
all
It's not the
omnis.
same thing,
But how
though.
is that good for our relationship?
Could you imagine being ripped apart by a shark?
I fear it every time I go in the ocean. Ew.
What do you think the
You never cease to amaze me, Ella. Even
Yeah.
the darkest, most morbid stuff gets you excited, and that's because you know that all this works to
Huh,
help
that
somebody.
seems to get to her, what he said.
Yeah.
Sharks, one of Earth's most misunderstood creatures. Definitely correcting that.
Well, it's
God.
definitely misunderstood after Jaws. Like, that really caused a craze where people are terrified of sharks, even though they don't attack as much as it seemed in that movie.
They should have known we'd smell something fishy.
Aw, dad joke. Nice.
Thanks, I'm practicing.
We've located all of her pieces except for her left arm.
I never imagined I'd find her like that. Oh, this,
Yeah,
this is
imagine a bunch
nightmare. I
of
don't know how
body
to do
parts
any of
floating
this
in your
without
aquarium.
Do you know of anyone who would want Bruna dead?
No, I have no idea. She was the pillar of our marine conservation.
Either she's a really bad actress
Nations
or
wouldn't need
she's
saving if
guilty.
My father hadn't been slacking.
Doesn't seem that torn up about seeing her employee torn up, literally. Oh my gosh. Isn't it like daylight, broad daylight like this, I guess? Somebody doing yoga in the background, they don't see the shit. I guess he puts a veil around it. Something.
Bloody hell.
Oh gosh, I love God. He's so funny. But he's a good cook, you know?
Hi guys, heard you talking about me. Long time no see. Glad you could make it.
Gabriel.
Archangels, assemble. Azrael says hi.
Interesting
Wishes
to see
he could be
Gabriel
here,
as a
but you know,
woman.
no rest for the angel of death.
Who told you that?
Michael. At first we were like, what?
Michael.
No way. But then we heard that Dad was making people
Where's
sing.
Michael?
Turned himself
Still
mortal.
isn't
Lost his
allowed on
powers.
Earth?
Exploded a human.
All of us archangels gathered here on Earth, out in the open for all of humanity
My
to
question, too.
Relax, brother, this is LA. No one will even notice. Anyway, if you'll excuse us.
Is that the
if
reasoning?
someone would
I
like to have
think
a chat
that
with dear
God
old
just
Dad.
has the power to make them all blind to them.
Who invited the devil to our gathering of angels?
Brother Zadkiel. Still
Zadkiel.
taking your angel of righteousness role too seriously, I see.
Nice stick, dude.
Hello, my sons. Welcome to my retirement party.
Doesn't his apron say, let there
know
be
what I'm
burgers? I love that.
Well, it's going to be the handsomest of us all.
And Jobadiel?
No,
And
not Jobadiel.
Jobadiel. His names.
It's going to be me. Bloody medieval
Children, please. One thing at a time.
He definitely should start
My
speaking up
retirement
earlier.
plan, then my successor. But first, who wants another hot dog?
Me. I'm hungry.
She couldn't even keep up with her Fitbit challenge. And then she died.
Fitbit.
You know where it was?
I do 10K a day.
Taking
at
care of her
least.
2 sick kids by myself. Part of me hopes she was cheating on me. Just to prove that her aquarium wasn't her entire universe.
You want her rather to cheat on you than to care about her work too much? Okay.
God of the aquarium.
Sure.
You're making this about
he didn't have
Lucifer,
time
just
for
like
the
he
one who
usually
loved her
does about every
most.
case.
Me.
Oh, it's about her now. She's worried about him not paying attention to her.
Which one of these
Oh, that wasn't the point she was trying to make, dude.
godlike
What the
wife
heck?
would
He's
enjoy
so
most?
blind.
Maybe Dad could do with a new partner.
You're gonna
Oh,
hook
that's
your
it.
dad
You've got
up.
time in Holmes. You give me a much better idea.
I'm wondering who he set his dad up with. I mean, how can you compare like a goddess? Like, unless he has some hookups with that are immortals or something. But yeah.
Having a soul is the worst. But isn't that what you
Oh, don't give
Yeah,
up on
until I got one.
Eve.
Got
Come
Eve
on.
and turns out having a soulmate that can die.
Scary, but you gotta go for it.
Not when I know Eve will end up in heaven. Where I can never go.
Didn't we discuss this whole
She's
thing
gonna
where,
end up in heaven.
yeah, she rejected
She's
heaven?
the brightest, nicest, most caring,
So would they let her back?
honest person ever. With all the terrible things I've done, Linda, come on. Definitely go to hell.
I mean, if you have
But
guilt,
wasn't there
you
a
will.
time that all you wanted?
Oh God.
But you're still a demon, right? Wouldn't you be able to control it more?
I know how they're gonna torture me.
Oh shit.
I gotta go fix this.
I'm curious. How would they torture you? It has to do with rejecting Eve or what?
You know, that's a nice work-life balance, Lucifer. Maybe I don't need to be so worried about you becoming God after all.
Well, I told you.
I mean, if he's there, it's fine. But if he's just
It'll be nice to have
looking
something-
down upon you from the heavens, it's not
Son.
the same. Dad?
And your dad.
Chloe?
Oh, really?
Mom.
Lucifer. This...
Double-decker date.
Isn't this a bit weird? Double-decker date, nice. Of course. Of course.
Completely supportive of you. He gave up his dream of becoming a detective to support your career.
And you're saying that's my fault?
Children, they blame us for everything.
Right?
I mean, it was his choice. Also, usually it's the woman who has to give up part of her career for the man. So, I mean, it wasn't like he was out of a job. He was still working. So he could be there with his kid. Puppies? Girl, what you doing? She can't. I doubt she'd hurt a puppy. She can't hurt a puppy.
Maze! Maze, what are you doing? So you'd rather be a puppy murderer?
Yeah, I
I'm going
guess.
to be trapped in that hospital room in Menadil. Breaking Eve's heart.
Oh, that was right.
Losing her.
Still wouldn't want to keep seeing myself kill a puppy, though. Or have to kill a puppy.
Maze, what are you doing? Maze! Don't.
Oh, that transition. Every
That
time.
little rebel made such a mess in that garden.
I do have a delicacy fit for a queen.
What is it?
Ailuropida Melaleuca tartar.
Ooh, sounds so
That's just the scientific name of it.
Said you were vegan, right? Mm-hmm. You sure you want to eat panda?
Oh,
Panda?
dude, really?
Jeremy Morgan, you're under arrest.
Yeah, that's terrible. I remember I lived in Taiwan for 2 years, and there's this huge deal when a little panda was born, and there was just a huge lineup to go and see it, and I went and saw it with my parents. It's really nice. Very cute. So clumsy.
Which of his bones would shatter? The position his body would land on
I mean,
the
this is
ground.
because it's your profession that your mind goes to
Exactly
that, you know?
How long it would take him to bleed out.
But you do need to
Detail
separate that mind
after
from
detail.
work to your personal life, definitely.
I eventually...
And over all of that time, you've never taken a single day off.
Yeah, if you work all the time, it's like gonna get to you.
Maybe it's catching up to you.
I have nightmares about making wrong coffee orders and all of that. Like, it's just in my head constantly.
Everyone thinks I'm a good person. I told the Menadil that I would try to accept
I
myself.
mean, it's not like you've done anything really bad yourself that we know of, at least.
Yes, I serve exotic meats. Do you have any idea how hard it is to run a restaurant in LA?
You have to innovate just to stay in business.
So let's kill some endangered animals. Screw you.
I just maxed out my budget on bald eagle. So
Really?
I turned her down.
I don't even think some of these things would taste well.
That's the
Like,
last time I had any contact.
people just order it because it's like
At my restaurant. My
exotic.
employees can verify.
It's disgusting. Oh,
Come on, just
he
answer
knows
the
Ella's going
bloody
through some
phone.
shit. I want him to talk to her.
But she's a few millennia too young.
That's true. It's kind of gross when you think about it.
No double decker.
Everything in its time, son. For now, I don't want to hear you speak a word of my retirement again.
That moment was pretty
Heard and
sweet.
understood. You won't hear another word about your retirement come out of these lips.
Oh, but he's texting someone else. Dang, how far did that go? It sounded loud.
Hole in one.
Of course.
So how many of these games you want me to win before we visit Lucifer's retirement home?
I don't think he'd be satisfied in a retirement home. Like, go somewhere like mythological or something cool. Like,
Doesn't seem to me like you're losing it.
It is strange, isn't it?
is it just
I feel
himself?
fine.
He's
When was
doing
the
it to
first time that
himself,
you
like
noticed the
I
problem?
guessed a long time ago.
I didn't. Michael did.
Michael.
A few months back.
He put the doubt in you.
Michael noticed
He put the doubt in you, and then you started to
And
think
did you
it.
feel like you were losing control of your powers then?
Michael, you son of a bitch.
What if you're doing this to yourself?
At that point, I just punished Michael.
Amenadiel
You
says
know?
Dad didn't want to see any of the rest.
But we have a warrant.
Well, respect will get us further. The quickest way to earn that is to display superior skills in battle.
He's gonna fight, really? Cool.
No.
Relax, detective. I'm invulnerable, remember? Fancy another go?
I'm excited to see this.
Huh?
Nice. Really? That's not even fair. Well, it's literally against the devil, but, you know, if it was a regular person.
Well, this doesn't seem like a very fair fight. Let's even things up, shall we?
Well, that's true. It's more even. Yeah, like, how do they even explain that? I guess they think he's a metal armor or some shit. Oh, well, that's not explainable. Nice, Lucifer.
A woman called from the aquarium asking about the donation, implying it was for
Man,
some
it's the
missing fish.
boss.
She
But
sounded angry.
wouldn't the
I didn't
boss
catch her.
know that they were going under and try and help? And why did Bruna have to do all this shit by herself?
I want you to change who can sit on the throne.
Nice.
Father said hell no longer needed a
So he wants to just sit there and... But wouldn't torturing, like,
But maybe it
not feel
deserves
as good anymore?
Queen of hell.
Yes, queen.
I was thinking Maz a queen.
My god. I don't know about that one, but it was funny. As a queen.
You know what I just realized?
What?
If you're Lucifer's dad, that would make you God.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm a bad person.
If you're thinking about it, then you're not. You're like...
The darker the darkness, the brighter the light.
Oh yeah. That reminds me of Lucifer, the light bringer.
Shine so very, very brightly.
Oh, I love this.
I can see it all the way from heaven.
Oh. That was a great moment. I'm really happy. It's God. Come on. Put it together. Dan, I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
You did just pull off a pretty elaborate prank that made me think I got a bunch of people killed.
So now I should make him the leader of Earth?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, she still doesn't know about that.
It was a pretty transformative experience for me.
So based on her husband saying that she had a Fitbit, I was able to track its serial
so
number,
smart.
ping its location, and boom, found it. It's still at the aquarium, you guys.
The chances are even slimmer with this arm.
Yeah, plus you'd have to
Right.
kill the shark to get to it.
Killer doesn't know that.
You're gonna bluff.
If I could move it on my own, I would. You're asking us to move a shark. I'm sorry, lady, but we gotta
Student movers? You calling him move a shark? You're
You,
joking.
I was 2 hands off.
I called it.
I found out too late that Bruno was playing God.
I feel like they really need to get better, you know, murder mysteries to solve. Because it's like getting so obvious now. But I get they're trying to focus on main plots like Lucifer becoming God and all that, but it's just, these murders are almost too simple for me.
I lost control. I didn't even know that I had the letter opener in my hand until
That's a terrible reason. If it's about literally your aquarium and instead of working together you stab her, that's so stupid. I'm pretty spoiled because I'm watching Prodigal Son and they have also like a murder in episode, and it's just hard to predict the killer every time because there's so many suspects and it's really good. Definitely recommend it. It's on Netflix here in Canada.
I brought Trixie a chocolate cake.
Let's just make yourself. Okay, great. Thanks, Grandma.
How thoughtful. She won't be here.
He'd hold off on becoming a detective until I got my acting career going. And then after a few years, we would switch.
Well, that's fair because as an actress, you get most fame when you're younger, whereas detective, like, get more respect and experience with age. That's sad though, but I get why they did that. Yeah. So they could be there for her as well.
After finally listening to what Dad's been telling me all along, I realized there's only one thing that's going to make his retirement fulfilling. So, I enlisted Gabriel's
Is it to
help
bring
make
back
it happen.
Mom?
Did you know our sister can deliver a message anywhere?
Nice, they brought her back. I love it. I really liked her in this show actually. She's a really interesting character. I'm glad they brought her back.
I never thought I'd see you retire.
They have a good chemistry actually.
Like I've always said, it's a tough gig. But you understand that now that you're doing it.
She's ruling her own place, yeah.
I don't find it nearly as difficult as you made it out to be.
Dad's fine. He can keep being God. Everything can go back to normal. Everything.
He doesn't want that, or does he?
Be a family again.
I mean, it must be nice seeing them together.
We're moving to my universe.
Really? But I love seeing God.
But you're both...
He's such a great character. I want to see him sing more with Lucifer and...
You're just gonna leave us again? Without any ability to come back?
But he's still got God's powers. Would he not be able to
a long time in my world.
jump between universes?
It's my turn.
Okay.
It's been time at hers.
That's very cute, though. His turn is like parallels to Penelope and, you know, what she was telling Chloe. I'm really sad to see him go, though.
There's no need for you to retire. You can just...
He doesn't want him to leave.
keep on being God.
They're finally bonding.
I thought you wanted to be God.
You've only just got here.
Ah, my heart's breaking. Get tears in my eyes.
For a bit longer.
Lucifer being so vulnerable to his dad because he really loves him.
Nothing lasts forever, son.
Title of the episode.
Just as you're leaving.
No need for them anymore. Now that I'm retiring. Which means I can say something.
Oh my God, he's gonna say I love
wanted
you.
to for a long time. I love you, son.
Oh. I just feel so warm in my heart.
And I'm very proud.
I'm sad because
of the
he's
man you've become.
leaving. Lucifer seems like a child. I love it. Such a good moment between them.
I think Amenadiel might like to hear that.
True. Say that to all your kids.
I already told him.
Oh, okay. I just don't understand why God can't come back and forth from universes.
You forgot to name your successor.
Oh, that's right. I
It's
forgot.
not up to me anymore.
Well, you literally said after
You'll figure it out.
your retirement plan.
Back to your
Mysterious.
mysterious ways already. How much of this was your plan?
What was that little laugh, God? I mean, he must have known everything. Maybe I don't understand why he wouldn't know that Michael was messing with him and he just gave into it, I guess. I don't know, like, God's powers confused me because he should know everything, but also acts like he doesn't because he's a character. You know, he's not perfect. But that little laugh, I love that. That's such a God thing to do, like, and then leaving. I love that moment.
I decided something. I'm quitting the LAPD.
What? Why? I don't know how I feel about that.
I became a cop so that I could do good and...
You are.
And now it's my turn to support you. That's what partners do, right?
I don't know what this message is sending to couples out there, but I don't think you need to give up a career for anybody else's. I don't know, that's a bit odd to me.
Michael's been gathering support from the others.
Support for what?
To take over.
Michael wants to be God. The sneaky bastard. I bet this was his plan all along.
If it's up to our brothers and sisters,
He's so slimy.
it looks
Who would
like
even
he has
like
a good
him?
shot.
Ooh, really?
I'm backing you.
Nice.
Lucifer. I may not like you, but I hate Michael even more.
That's a good
There's a
reason.
ringing endorsement for my campaign.
Yeah, you gotta stomp that shit out for sure.
Gotcha.
Michael.
I did the favor for Lucifer, like you asked me to. Gotta
Why
say,
are you meeting
Mom's
on
universe
Earth?
is
Just
pretty
meet in the
cool.
Solar City. I guess they need
The
privacy.
centaurs freak me out, though.
Have centaurs over there?
My bad.
I actually got that shit for him. Azrael's blade.
Azrael really should have kept a better eye on her blade.
God damn it, Michael. He's so freaking annoying. Really, truly super annoying, you know? Well, that was my reaction, you guys. I really, really hate Michael. I hope, Lucifer puts an end to it, but considering he has a blade, there has to be a big showdown for sure. I'm not sure how I feel about Chloe not being the detective. Just, I get why her parents did it, because, I mean, the career choices, but she's giving up something she loves, and you have to support him. But I just don't see, like, couples can work at the same time, you know? But I get, God is a big responsibility, and she wants to not distract him or just be there for him. I guess that's what they're going for, but it's a bit odd for me. I love the God send-off. His moment with Lucifer a minute, it was just so great, and also I'm glad he had great chemistry with Lucifer's mom, and it was just such a nice moment to see them reunited and deciding to put her career first, which, I mean, that's millennia, like so long that, she was just watching him be God and working all the time. So I get that as well, and it was just a cute moment. Also that little, I'm not over it, his little laugh at the end, like, how much of this did he know? And then piecing out. That's just, I really loved his character, so I'm sad to see him go, but it's a good end, I wasn't sure where they were going with him losing his powers. It would have been weird for him to, realize that he was being tricked and just go back up being God. This definitely has more drama between the angels and leaves everything up in the air, nothing can be controlled anymore. It's a lot of free will going around, which, you never can predict that. So we'll see what happens. I'm surprised that so many angels are supporting Michael, but I guess he is in Silver City. He's been up there more than Lucifer, and Amenadiel's been down on Earth for so long now, so it makes sense. He's getting support. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I hope you liked my reaction to this. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.